beautiful, mamas. I'm so excited that you are all spending the weekend together at this amazing retreat. You hold each other up, are there for one another, and share in your family's celebrations and heartaches as well. Know that you are all stronger than you think. You're incredibly supported by so many people, and you're loved by so many, including me.
Hey, Denver Elephant Mamas. I am so excited that you get to go away this weekend and be together. And I wanted to share something. I know you've got to be like super nervous to leave your kids. I know I was always nervous to leave Lizzie. But I wanted to share something that I learned from a boy named Matteo Musso. And Matteo did not talk or communicate until he was 14 years old. And he found a way to communicate through alternative communication. And his insight was so incredible to me because I had never thought of the things that he was saying. And what he said was, Mom, I can feel your stress. And I wish you would have done something for yourself so that I didn't have to feel your stress. And the other thing he said, which was so funny, he said, Mom, I was really sick of you. I loved it when other people hung out with me and took care of me. And I think that's so funny because we never think of it like that. We always think they need us and we have to be there and we're the only one that knows them, but they might just be sick of us. Your child might be thrilled you're gone this weekend. So I know that we all just want to be fully seen and unconditionally loved. And that is my prayer for you guys this weekend, that you just have the best time. And I'm also praying for all of your kiddos, that everyone is safe and that you just enjoy yourselves. So I want to invite you to the Labeled in Love retreat in Daytona. It's going to be a full weekend of planned fun activities and times to meet more moms and just rest and relax and enjoy yourself. And it's planned by 4 women who all are very closely knit in the special needs world because we are you and we know what you need. So I hope you'll join us. I'm sure Abby will give you all the details and hopefully we'll see you in end of September, beginning of October.
Hello, Denver Elephant Mamas. I have recorded this 6 times because I just talk so much. I don't mean to. In real life, I do not talk this much, but I'm so excited about what you're doing. And as a fellow caregiver, I know the power of meeting with other people who get your life and taking the initiative to do something like what you're going to be doing. I'm just so excited for you. So cheers to you. My name is Mary Susan McConnell. I go by Mary Susan. I'm currently in my minivan because I just dropped my daughter off at school 2.5 hours late because we just had one of those nights. I'm sure many of you can relate. But I wanted to let you know that I have a podcast called the Mom Bear Podcast where I gather with other caregivers and we talk about the very unique behind the scenes of our lives in a transparent way. I always say it, I hope you feel like you're hanging out on my back porch, having a beverage of your choice with some friends. I also have other resources that I'm really passionate about because I'm passionate about this life and how you need to be taking care of yourself, not only for your own mental health and your own journey and your own enjoyment of your days, but I always say the happiest, healthiest me is my daughter's happiest, healthiest mom, and I have to take that seriously. And what does that look like? So at the beginning of my caregiving journey, many of you might relate, I found myself in a total fog where every decision, every moment of my life, every second was tending to someone else's needs, which is just part of the journey in many ways. However, I wasn't on my calendar at all, like not at all. I had no idea how to thrive. I was happy, I'd say that, but I wasn't thriving. So I found, and what I mean by thriving is I wasn't participating in the uniqueness that I could offer my life that had its own individual world aside from caregiving, in addition to but also aside from caregiving. It took a lot of time for me to figure out how I would implement that in my life, what changes, what shifts, what mindset, what tangible things I needed to do. And with that, oh, here comes my husband. I'm going to try to hurry up. With that, I have found ways that have really helped me. So I share those ways. I got my doctorate in special education, which allowed me to talk to generations above who've been doing this for a long time. I have written a book called We're Gonna Have Fun, Damn It. But I also have a Mama Bear Daily membership and a slew of courses. I'd love for you to check out the membership. You can get 7 days for free and check out all those things. And it's very casual commitment. If you don't want to continue, you can just hit cancel. But it's Monday through Friday episodes that are 5 to 10 minutes long just for you. And they are there to help challenge you, give you some reflections on this role of caregiving that will allow you to have fun. It's fun. I just got a message from a woman all the way in Europe who is implementing some of the things that we've been discussing, and she has a lot of really cool adventures on the table. So simple, easy things that can take less than 5 minutes, but really shift your mindset. All my love. I'm going to turn this off so I don't go too late, but thank you for allowing me to speak to you. Come find me on Instagram at Mary Susan McConnell. Tag me in your weekend. I would love to see what you're doing, and come join us in the membership. All right. Bye.
Hey ladies, it's Teresa and Honey from Caring for Kids. I am so happy that you guys are getting away for a weekend. You deserve more than a weekend, but we'll take what we can get, right? I actually have my girls' weekend shirt on from when I went on a little trip with my mom and sisters. You guys do so much for your kiddos, and it is so underappreciated, and most people don't understand what we moms go through when raising a special needs kiddo. So please enjoy yourself. Market, research, vent, cry, do whatever you need to do to enjoy the weekend and make it a productive but relaxing weekend. Love you all and have so much fun.
Hello, Denver Mamas. I am Billy Price, co-founder of Billy Footwear. And those that aren't familiar with our brand, we're a shoe company based out of Seattle, Washington. And, a little bit about our brand. It's kind of based on my story. I'm a wheelchair user. That wasn't always the case. I broke my neck when I was a teenager. And when that happened, a lot of things in my world changed. And there were a lot of things I used to be able to do that I can no longer do. And putting on shoes is one of those things. So I teamed with a buddy, and we decided to do something about it. And we started a shoe company, and I was able to put my shoes on again. And we've really shared that with lots and lots of people. So it's been a really, really fun ride. But I want to say that, the brand really it has a lot to do with my story of when I was going through rehab, and really early on when I got injured. And when I first got hurt, mentally I went to a really dark place, and it was definitely rough on me, but it was much harder on my parents. And I remember there was a situation where my mom, she came in and she knelt down next to me when I was in rehab, and next to my hospital bed, and she said, "You know what? It's going to be okay." And in that raw moment, I kind of lashed back. She's very, very genuine and trying to give me some encouraging words. But I said, it's not worth living if you can't walk. And in that moment, when I said those words, I just crushed her. And I saw the look on her face, and it just hit me. And it just rocked me right to the core. And in that moment, I realized how dark of a place I was actually in. And then it scared me, and I was able to kind of change my mindset and go in a more positive direction. But I want to say that if it weren't for the support of family and friends and the doctors and the therapists and the occupational therapists and, really that team that created this safe culture around me, there's no way I could have made that choice, taken that action to want to be better. So, with that change in mindset, I was able to move forward. And it was a situation where I didn't forget about the past, but I was able to kind of learn from the past. Not let the past constrain me and just allow me to change and take things one day at a time. So when it comes to our brand, the Billy brand, there's really 3 elements I want to highlight. One is the logo itself having a goat. It's a Billy goat, kind of a play on words right there. But also it's a logo that embodies like tenacity, grit, determination, really to try to, if there's any sort of challenge, to put your head down and just blast right through it. And also there's the chevrons, which indicates forward movement. So again, not forgetting the past, but learning from the past, and then like just trying to, count the blessings and then move forward the best you can. And lastly, our shoes, the way our design is set up, there's a zipper that goes on the outside and around the toe. So it opens up, and it opens up actually like a book. So when you step in, You step in unobstructed, then you can zip up. You really are, since it opens up like a book, you're stepping into your story. So every single day, when you step into your shoes, you're stepping into a new chapter of your life. And it's one of those deals where you can't go back and change your story, because we all have stories. We can't go back and change our story, but every single day we have the ability to influence how our story ends. So I just want to encourage you guys to have a fantastic, fantastic weekend of sharing your stories. And together, when you're coming together, there's so much strength in vulnerability. And when we share our stories, when we're vulnerable, when we're, listening to others and be able to come together as a community, it truly is remarkable how much we receive in healing, but also how much healing we're able to add to other people. Because together, when we're working together as a community, together we are better. So again, have a fantastic weekend, you guys. Come together, share stories, share some tears, and share some joy, because life is truly precious, and together we are truly better. Take care, guys. Have fun.
Have a great weekend, Elephant Moms!